Good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? They're doing a monk thing down the street. Figures. Anyway, I'm hurting big time. I don't know. I was up all night with a toothache and it's still hurting. So we'll see how long I can go. See if I can man up here. Hey Scott, thanks. Well, it looks like Bobby stopped by for a minute. I know he's working on his house. Chris, how are you? Joe. If I miss somebody, it's hey Tommy, Joe, Maui. How you doing, Maui? And I think that's it. I'm caught up. There's only 10 people in there. So yeah, I don't know, man. Midday yesterday, it started to really hurt. It needs to be yanked, I think. And maybe I'll get a pair of pliers on it. We'll see. I think it'll come out pretty easy. But God, it hurts like a son of a gun now. But I hate doing something like that. I probably ought to go to the dentist, right? I mean, if it has like abscesses and stuff, and it's screwing with this ear, So anyway, can't say. I wanted to ask you a question. Are you still here, or did you already leave, Mitch? Go. How you doing, James? How you doing? Glad you could make it. I think Mitch. He probably just popped in and took off. But I wanted to ask him about the meetup things. Whether it was, hey, how you doing, Adrian Sport? How are you? Glad you could stop by. Oh no, you are here. Yeah, man, it hurts like a son of a bitch. The meetup deals. Where's the next one gonna be? Because if it's, like I said, I don't know if you heard in the last one. I wasn't so much bitching, but I was just like, when you have a meetup, it's more like to talk to people, and in a bar, I don't think I could do it. Like that first one that I went to at Wombat, he kept the music down. It was awesome. I think I stayed 4 hours. I think the last one that you had, I think I would have stayed 4 minutes. As I started to scream, I would have took off. So I was just wondering if that was, am I just screwed up and just a crybaby or something, or do I have a legitimate bitch? Anyway, I hate to bitch. I was just wondering where the next one, because I was gonna try to make it, but it's if I lived in Jantiam or Pattaya, it's not a big deal to go down there and only spend a half hour or whatever and leave, but to drive 6.5 hours down and only stay for a half hour kind of sucks. Hey, Sumpit, Kenny, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Not confirmed. Okay, cool. Let me know, or I'm sure I'll know beforehand. Because if it's someplace that you could actually talk to somebody, I might come down. I think it's the 6th, right? The 6th of next month, I think. I don't know for sure. This is a new Joe. I don't know if I met you. How you doing? Glad you could make it. So anyway, yeah. So sucking with the tooth and sucking with the the guy that's becoming a monk, riding. I think he's riding on an elephant. I didn't go out there. That's the way it was on the one I was at. But my wife went out there, and it's pretty freaking loud. I don't know if you can hear it. If I shut up, you probably could, because this microphone picks up everything. Things are good. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Hi, David. Everybody, please get it checked out. I spent 3 days on. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm afraid of. I'd probably reach in there and try to yank it around. Yeah, but I know that's awful stupid to do with in case there's an abscess or infection or something in there. So I probably will. I'm supposed to go to the doctor today, but today is my wife's home somewhere. She's going to Big C, I think. But I couldn't even enjoy a half a cup of coffee because of the hot, and I'm drinking a little bit of Coke, no ice, or Coke Zero. So the cold and the heat really screwing with the tooth. Yeah, I know, and I know it's even worse for you because I know your your condition. So I don't know. I mean, I like I said, I don't like to bitch about anything, but it's like I said, it's one thing if I live a stone's throw from someplace to go and check it out and only stay an hour than to drive. I'm whining, I guess. I am bitching, but it's not a big bitch. I just thought I'd bring it up because I don't know if you heard me say it the last time. Good hospital can take your tooth out for $1,000, maybe cheaper. Yeah, and my wife is government, so I have a government insurance too. So I'm sure that they will do that. And like I said, I shouldn't screw around with it. I should just go down and have them do whatever they're going to do. But I was supposed to go to the doctor today, but it's a holiday. Like I said, my wife, she let me know this last night. Oh, I don't have to work tomorrow. Okay. Have no clue what it is. Could be somebody's dog's birthday. Who knows? But she gets a lot of them. So she's going to check and see if he's even going to be around today. And so I don't know if I'm going to the doctor today or maybe tomorrow. We'll have to see. Hey, Andy, how you doing? You're allowed to bitch. Yeah, I know. I tell you what, man, it was, and you know what? It was kind of coming on when I was in the States, and I bought this actually kind of cool. One of them's a cream numbing, and the other one's the usual. What do I want to call it? The one that's been around forever. That numbs the deal. So I used the cream. The cream worked okay, but it was just you'd get it on there, just take the little bit of the pain away. You lay down, maybe fall asleep for 30 seconds, and then wake up. So it sucked, but I'll try not to. I'll try not to bitch too much. Have what? A spoonful of sugar with a glass of ice water. Yeah, the ice water would really help. You can tell I'm talking a little weird too. I think I hear it anyway in my $15 microphone that Chris has not let me know whether the sound is okay or not, which I'm sure it is, or he would have said something. Hey Jack, how you doing? So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. Yesterday I worked on the a little bit on the filters again for the koi pond. Did work. Andrew lives here, and I'm going to try to meet up with him. I worked on the Forza a little bit. It's got a battery. I need to replace the battery. And I've been trying to meet up with Andrew for a while. Mainly my fault, going to the state here and there. But excuse me. I forget the Ambisol. Ambisol, is that the one? That's the one in the United States that I remember for 100 years. Ambisol has been around. Now they've got like 500 different ones, but basically it's got some kind of a cane in it and numbing. And right now it hurts. I should have numbed it up before we started, but I'm not quite that smart. But I can always put on Santa here and and go and do it if I want to. It's easy enough. Yeah, Amazon. That's the one that I remember forever, Scott. Um, the audio is just fine. I know. I'm trying to, I got to stop looking because I haven't looked on Lasada in a while. But when I get on Lasada and I start looking at all the different microphones they have coming out, there's always one that catches my eye for like $12 or something. And I'm going, I think I want to buy that just to try it, just to see if it's any good. Yeah, this one isn't a gel. I'll have to show you guys. It's right there, isn't it? Hold on, let me put on Santee, and I'll show it to you. Let me see if I can reach it. I think I can reach it with my headphones. Everything on. Looks like the cream fell on the ground somewhere, but this is a little. I bought this and I don't know why, because I'm not going to try to. Hold on, let me take you guys in. I'm not going to try to repair it, but it's actually a little kit. It's got the normal, what I would call Ambisol, and then it's got cotton pellets, and it's got a tooth saver and a filling, some kind of a deal, and two little tools like here and up here to like pack it in. So you could, like, if your filling fell out, you could pack the cotton, clean it, of course, and put it on there, and I guess maybe it would keep the pain away till you get to the dentist. But the cream, I must have knocked on the ground, or the cat knocked on the ground. But anyway, I thought that kit was pretty cool. It was $9, and what was I in? I forget, one of the stores in the States, not Rexall, but Rite Aid, I think. Rite Aid. What's Mitch doing? Working between two laptops. You're not out walking? Of course, it's late to be walking now, isn't it? Got to walk in the morning. Hey, Ron John, how you doing? Mark here. Hey, Mark. Your work. Oh, you're working. I thought it was Mitch talking. It was you. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Hey, Aaron. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going well. I still haven't called her up. For the people that are interested in the fishing trip, in fact, I thought about it this morning. It's been one thing or. What's on me? Fly? No, bastard. I haven't gotten the prices together yet, but I will. We have time. I'll put it together. But like I said, I know that I think we're going to end up with two trips, so that'll be cool. Aaron will be on one of them, because I think one of them will leave the same, Aaron, for people that can actually make it around Christmas, and then the other one will be whenever. I'll talk to them about when the best time fishing is. I had I don't say the wrong laptop. The wrong laptop. It's just still here. Yeah, I'm caught up. All right, cool. So, what else? Get on the Forza today. Did you go on the bike ride, Mitch, with Ryan, or did you not get invited? I think he said he was going, was it the day before yesterday? The last live stream, I think. He was taking off to go on a bike ride, and I asked him was it a pedal bike, and he said no, motorbike. So I kind of figured maybe you were going with them. I don't know whether they were going to eat or what they were doing, but I'd like to get out. I haven't been out in a while, so I'm hoping. I got to find out what Andrew's doing. I don't know, maybe today or tomorrow or something, and get on the Forza and go out, but I don't know what this thing is. Freaking miserable. Nothing worse than, let's see, what would be horrible? Seasickness, which Tim had when we went fishing, and toothaches, and two of the, that and food poisoning. So I haven't hit the trifecta because I wasn't seasick, but I did have the food poisoning and now a freaking toothache. So we'll. Is Daz here? I didn't see him. Hey Daz, what's up, brother? Um, but it's miserable, man. And I was up all night trying to sit up, but I have to watch out when I'm sitting on the edge of the bed because if I fall asleep, I'll fall off the damn thing and break a hip or something stupid. Hey traveler, how you doing? Good day to you, sir. Um, what's it saying? Missed this recent bike ride. Will be on next week's. My schedule is pretty crazy. My calendar is booked more than when I was working. You're nuts, man. You're supposed to be retired. What are you doing? Relax a little bit. I'm let's see. Oh man. I'd really like to grab that thing and yank it out. The trailer and all that, like I said, still on that kind of that schedule that I've said before. The end of this month, hopefully, and then 2 or 3 weeks to get it built out and on the road. I think I was going to buy a truck. In fact, I asked Mitch a couple of times. I've been looking, but I think it'd be kind of stupid. I started thinking about it even more. Even though I think my wife smiled a little bit when I said I think it would be stupid. I think I'm not going to buy one. She never did say don't buy one or anything like that. She would never do that. But I said, I'm sure that I'm going to like the trailer deal, and I'm sure that I'm not going to like driving with the truck with the manual and no cruise control. But for the first couple of them, I think it'd be stupid not to just make sure that it's something that I'm going to enjoy doing, and I'm going to do it every month or 2 weeks out of every month and see. So I'm going to just use the D-Max that we have and go from there. But everything should be really starting. The end of this month should really start be rolling on that, and I'll put up more. I did put up a little video on Trailer Trash Thailand channel, and we still have 42 subscribers. You guys are awesome. No one's bailed, but on here we're going down considerably. I think it's down to 1940. Was that 1940? It was almost 1950, 1948, or might have been 1949. But it does that. It just, and then all of a sudden I'll get 10 or something. We'll see what happens, or we get 10. So if you guys are out there and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And you don't have to comment or do anything. It's just, I'd like to eventually meet the people. What's it saying? Haven't been to Bangkok yet, girl. My calendar shows May 15th I'm free. I know that. Is Chris still here? Chris, are you still here? Are you lurking? I've seen you here. You're saying hi. I think you're still here. I think you're coming into Thailand. You're gonna hang probably with Dana, right? I'm imagining you're gonna be coming into Bangkok. I imagine you'll stay there for a while. But I think you're coming in 10th, right? And I think Sokran, supposedly, Mitch probably know, or somebody else is, the 13th to the 15th, supposedly here. So I don't know. I'll get all 2 of my friends. Thanks, Chris. Yes, I'm here. You're in Thailand right now. I thought you weren't coming till the 10th. I'm in Oh, you're in Hong Kong right now, and I'll have to BKK next week. Okay. So, are you retired or no? Is that a mystical question that may never be answered? I don't think Chris is. He might never retire. I don't know, but I think he is. I think he might be retired. Your friends are some here and now. Yeah, that's true. That's what like everybody pretty much came from 2 or 3 different channels. I think eventually, or when it first started up. And most of them, I would imagine, would be probably No Time to Be Sad. Joe, Foreigner Joe, and our Gift and Foreigner Joe, James and Fa, and who else? That's probably where the most of them. And there was one other, but we don't talk about that. How's Tim doing? I think he's been hanging with the. I haven't really talked to him much either. Usually I talk to him on the phone about the iRacing or something, but I figured she was gone for like 2 or 3 months, and he's a new grandfather, so I think he's just been hanging, which is cool with his wife and having a good time. Uh, I can't spell, but I'm trying real hard. Uh, it. I think you're. I don't know. You're going to be on a roll, and I'm gathering. I mean, you're in. You're going to Hong Kong, and I still haven't. I still haven't connected with you uh, on just one on one, but I've made a couple of assumptions. So I think the assumptions are right, but which is freaking awesome. But I'll leave that up to you. Maybe you've already done it and I missed it. I don't know. True mate, lots of great people here. Yeah, it is. Hey, Stuck. I subbed when you did the interview with Joe. I appreciate it, Stuck. That was a good interview. He did a good job, and I didn't like it too much. I didn't like looking at myself at that time, and I didn't like talking. And like I said before, now you can't shut me up. You'd have to have a pistol and be here. But let's see. Everybody's saying hi to Stuck. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm hoping that my what I'm thinking is correct for Chris, and I'll find out soon enough. But I imagine you're going to Bangkok and you're going to. I'm imagining meet up with Dana. Um, but it's all guessing because I don't know. Joe saying hi. Scott putting up the link. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And I'm caught back up. So I'm sipping on my Coke Zero very, very gingerly. Even room temperature fluids affects the tooth, man. Sucks. Favorite places to visit? Never been. Definitely on the bucket list. Um, Ron saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. You're my Hello. That's right. You guys are neighbors. Pulled a groin muscle. Otherwise, just fine. That could be painful. I was not kidding. Say the same. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see it. That be about it. You know. I don't know whether I'd like it or not. I'm getting emailed. Let's see. Chris, Spanky, and the Bear on. Yeah, now, are you on Thursday nights? I think I asked HKE that, and I don't know. She probably answered me, and I don't remember. You have Dana and Jib and ever-growing list of word has gone out I'm back in Asia. Yeah, I bet you're going to get a bunch that are going to come. And who knows, if I know the day, I might. It's a nothing flight. It's like, I don't know. I think round trip from Buriram is $60 or something. It's cheap, anyway. So you never know. Yeah, Dave. Toothaches, getting mine dealt with Tuesday. Told him just yeah, I know. I haven't ever since my wife. This one passed. It's been almost 5 years now. The whole time I just let my teeth go, you know, and probably shouldn't have. Probably not the smartest thing I've done, and now I'm gonna have to deal with it. So. Unspoken sir, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Scott's got you covered. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Outspoken Filipina YouTube. Hey Brian, how you doing, Baldy? Glad you could make it. Let's see. I'm looking out over lovely Hong Kong Causeway with everyone off to work on the ferries. I'm working, but it could be worse. I'm hoping this is your last job. Well, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, whatever makes you happy, brother. I mean, if you want to go off and take gigs here and there, why not? Especially if you're bored. Now, if you're having a good time and and you don't want to go, that's when you have to stop. I think I saw Bo. There's Bo Adventures. If you guys aren't subscribed, another local person here in Surin that's actually Thai, so she'd be more local than me. But and now I consider Bobby. He's off and running. Randy's here. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Uh, but they're out. They're going to be like that, I think, for a while. I thought maybe I would get to meet up with them. I think it's going to be a while. Maybe this weekend. Maybe we'll go out to dinner or something after they're done with their work. Because I think they're picking out tile and going here and going there. So they're going to be busy, I guess, is what I'm saying. Um, yeah, you're one familiar with my dentist, I see. Let's see. True, Dave. Keeping remind busy as a must. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, you're the one. You're in control of your own destiny. If you're doing something that is better than going to work, then you'll do that. So it'll all work out in the end. Hey, Robbie, how you doing? I tried to catch the. Was it this morning or last? I think it was last night. The redo of the thing, and I never did. I never. Is Mike? Everything's okay with Mike? I know he's gone. Somebody has said that he had some family stuff to take care of. None of my business. No one has to answer. I was just curious. I never. I didn't. I didn't hear. I didn't hear. So I'm hoping everything's all right with you, Mike's. Crap, it's hailing. Where are you, Aaron? Let's see. Randy's saying hi to everyone, which is always nice. Both saying hi to Mitch. And Chris saying hi to Robbie. But I'm gathering. I don't know. I didn't get to catch it. And I didn't catch it live either. I did cancel. I did not do a live stream that Saturday. But I don't know what happened. But I got. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I missed both of them. So I got to. I'll catch one of them. I'll go back and watch it. At least get you watch hours and a thumbs up. Although I think I thumbs up all three channels because I know originally you had said we're not going to be doing it on Walking in My Shoes or on Live My Ass Off. It's only going to be on the spot. But that hasn't. And there's the spot. That hasn't transpired yet, and I'm imagining because people haven't quite figured out that what you said you were going to do. So I don't blame you for that. Hey, Uncle Craig, how you doing? Remember to always keep your camera rolling when you're doing any kind of machinery, fire, stuff like that. Don't turn the camera on. Hope you're well, Craig. I'm trying to catch up, man. I'm like 10 behind. I watched one the other day, but I didn't comment on it. Well, I was gone for like 2 weeks. I didn't do anything, and just trying to catch up is really hard. It's a chore, man. Let me tell you. Ron, yeah, I hear ya. It's good to slide from work to retirement gradually. For me, anyway, got to keep the gray matter busy. Yeah, like I said, I think depending on the way that one person's life goes, depends on how quick or slow or whatever they're doing. I mean, like I said, if you're working and you enjoy your work, which I'm sure you do, the the thing that's going to take you away from it has to be pretty freaking special. So if it's special, then you'll go down that road and you'll work it out. I'm just hoping for a happy, smiling Chris, great life ahead, and all new stuff from here on out. which is what I look at every day. Craig hanging. So who's been flying? Craig? Or now I did watch the one that I watched. Were you messing around with the drone? Yeah, you were messing around with the drone, showing some old footage of the way that the river looked and before and after when it was swollen. And anyway, I caught part of it half asleep. It's hard, man. You get behind, especially people like Craig and Chuck and Joe, not so much, but James and Joe, they do them either every day or every other day. So if you're down for 2 weeks, you could have, just between the four people that I mentioned, I could come back to, needing to watch 50 videos. And Chuck's aren't short, and either are Joe's, either are James, and either is Craig's. So, and I enjoy Craig's. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Uncle Craig. It's right there. Scott's on top of it, as usual. I would greatly appreciate it. Mind busy and body moving. Yeah, my mind's busy, my body ain't moving so well. Yeah, man, getting old sucks. Let me tell you. Yeah, I love throwing people off of tall buildings with cameras and lights running. Always makes you smile. I bet. I think I would smile, depending on who it was, with no cameras, no lights, just throwing somebody that needs it or deserves it off the building. Maybe I shouldn't say that kind of stuff. I saw that. That was the one I watched then, I think. Question, when you fit your knees into your schedule, what will you fit? Yeah. I'm hoping and I'm thinking in about 3 months, 3 or 4 months. That'll give me time to get the trailer done, get out on a couple of them, do some content, put it up on there, and then have one of them done. That's my plan. We'll see. Sometimes my plans don't come together too well. If I watched every live stream video, yeah, I know. That's true, and you more so than me. Mitch has got 1 million of them out there. Yeah, we have one of those lists. It is. Yeah, it is. The knee's got to get done. I mean, there's no doubt about that. It's just getting. It isn't so much the walking. I mean, it is the walking. I need to be able to exercise, but the pain is substantial. You know, more electrical work this morning. Installing USB. Now that's low voltage. Remember to leave the cameras running. We don't want to miss out on anything. Live stream. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Oh. Who needs TV when you... Yeah, that's true. I don't... I watch old stuff. Movies, Netflix. When I was in the States, my cousin got me watching... What is it? 1883 and 1923. I watched those. They were excellent. That's spin-offs of that Yellowstone, which I have already watched. But he got me to watch a couple of different ones. But I usually don't watch any shows anymore, just whatever old stuff, old movies. And I'm talking weird now. Working on his tooth. Yeah, I should. Maybe we should. You want to collaborate on a video? You can pull my tooth, and we'll get it on video. I know you can get anything from Masada, that's for sure. Is Mike here? Yeah, he is. Hey, Mike, if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. There it is. Scott's on top of it. Oh, man, that's miserable. I forgot. I haven't had. It's been years and years and years since I've had toothache. If I was smart enough, or if I would ask my wife, are you around here anywhere? Can you look on the ground over here? I think I dropped that cream. Yeah, when you no, yeah, no rush, baby. And Bo's saying hi. What is this one? BC powder is good when you have a toothache. What is BC? You guys go right. Abbreviations don't go well with my brain. Now, when you tell me, I'll go, oh no shit. Baking soda? No, that's an S, right? Let's see. French toast. That sounds good. My wife, I've got her making. She can make eggs and fried potatoes with onions and sliced tomatoes and that stuff. But French toast sounds good. I haven't taught her how to do that.
You hungry?
No.
I will buy KFC.
You will buy KFC? I don't know if I can eat it. Did I? The cream in the little tube, about this long, baby. Little tube on the ground there, or up here anywhere, and I just didn't see it. No. No, it's got to be on the ground. Has to have fallen down. No, either that or maybe I'll try the one out of this this pack. Huh. It's weird. Anyway, let's see what I missed. Rinse with warm water and salt. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. Is hit it with the salt, and I might do that again, because it usually after I do that through the night or whatever, the next day it's usually okay, but it's not good. Yeah, real cheap, I know, and I think I'm gonna have to get some of them fold and whatever those stud deals put in and that kind of crap. So, but I think I haven't done that. But when I was a kid, I used to, or years ago, that's what he did. Heavy duty salt in the glass and then flush it. It seemed to work okay. Didn't find it, huh? Can't believe it. How could I possibly have lost that? The only one that could have picked it up is your mother. She was there picking up bottles, so she might have picked it up and put it somewhere if you could ask her. What am I missing, Daz? Yeah, like Costa Rica was the same way, and I believe it's the same. I know it's the same way here. But they used to plan their vacations, a 2-week vacation. They would come and get 2 days worth of dental work done, rest for 3 or 4 days, and then have a 7-day vacation in Costa Rica. It was very cheap, like it is here, the dental, and good quality, from what I understand. Might be more so here, better here than in Costa Rica. But I'm going to have a lot of it done. And I'm not really big, man. I'm like a baby. I'm telling you. I want drugs. When I have any kind of pain, I want the ability to knock the crap out of the pain. Not an aspirin, not Tylenol with codeine, Percodan, Percocet, morphine of some sort. I guess the biggest one, which I haven't tried, is the Oxycontin, but Codone, whatever it is. Especially when my knee gets done, and that's what they gave my cousin, was the Oxy. But I had 2 molars, 15 years ago, and they needed to get pulled, I guess. And I didn't realize I was going in for surgery. I was that stupid, right? I went to an orthopedic surgeon. You'd think I'd realize that. Well, when he started cutting in my mouth and stuff, I'm going, what the hell are you doing? Oh, this is surgery, okay. And people had told me you should have all 4 pulled, because if you get 2 done, you won't go back and do the other 2. So I'll tell you what, I just told him at work, I'll just be off that day and I'll be in the next day. I was out for a week, and they wouldn't give me any. They gave me Vicodin, and the nurse was sharp. She got me to get the edge off. What she said is, take your normal Vicodin, take a shot glass and crunch one up and put a half an inch in that shot glass of orange juice and shoot that, and damned if that didn't take the edge off the pain. It did work. See what I'm missing? Miss you in splitting my time between laptop. Mark again. I keep seeing. I thinking it's Mitch because you're working half the time, right, Mark? Is that's the time? And did Aaron ever tell me what the C whatever it was? Just sent you a pic online. Okay. I'll, it must be something can't show on here. Ibuprofen. Yeah, and that's what anti-inflammatories, right? I think can help. Really, I don't know, man. I haven't been much. He's got Tylenol, um, but I guess no, huh?
Cannot see. Not more. You, I think you need some another
Oh, son of a bitch. Didn't really want to lose that. That stuff worked pretty good, but I guess that other stuff will work too. My guy gives me 800 milligram ibuprofens. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, man, I don't have an addictive personality. When I was in the hospital and I told him after on the second knee surgery, I was 19, I think, and I told him I want the shots all the way through the 3 days I'm in the hospital because they sliced you open back then before when Jesus was walking around. Anyway, um, and he said, "No, I can't do that. You'll get addicted to it." And well, I said, "Well, you're the one that has to give me a prescription, right?" He said, "Well, yeah." Then I said, "Then don't give me the prescription." How easy is that? Oh, well, I don't. I said, "Well, I ain't gonna do it. I won't do the surgery. I had such a miserable time the last time. I won't do it." And he gave me that stuff. I was in heaven. Never had such a fantastic time in the hospital. Got out and never took another painkiller. Not a Vicodin, not an aspirin, not a nothing. And so, no. But it's like that. It's about that big. A little bit longer. Maybe I dropped, maybe it went up behind the bed. I don't know. Sorry, baby. Don't worry about it. I'll use this other stuff. Or actually, when I get done here, I'll use the salt and water. Like the stuff they inject when I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what somebody had told me what the name of the stuff that makes you see like elephants climbing up the walls and stuff. It's that first one that they give you after you come out of surgery, or they gave me. It was freaking phenomenal. Hey Tom, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Just say a quick hello. We'll see Bobby and you as part of our yearly Saturday and Sunday, 16th, 17th. We'll see Tim as well. The adventure starts Monday. After Peaky Blinders, we'll line it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it. I've only passed one kidney stone, and that was about 20 years old. But yeah, I bet. I've only heard nothing but painful things about it. Mitch has got like a collection of them in a little vial. So his was like an everyday occurrence back in the day. What did you want, Joe? Dave, did you know that Did you know Cain and Abel back in the day, the brother, the one that killed the other? No, but I did. Was brought up Catholic, so I did do that. But it it was great, you know. So I don't know. I have that luxury. I don't get intoxicated because I'm an asshole and a real bad one. So it's been 25 years since I've been intoxicated, but it's only been a month since I've drank. I'll drink well, when I went with my cousin, I drank 2 margaritas at each of the 2 Mexican restaurants we went to. Excuse me, and the steakhouse. And believe it or not, the steakhouse margaritas were better than the other ones. And then I just go right into club soda and Manawa and lime, or Coke Zero, Coke, something without any kind of sugar in it. So I'm lucky. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are alcoholics that cannot do that. And thank God I can, because I don't know, life wouldn't be worth living if I couldn't have a margarita with Mexican food. Everybody saying hi to Tom. Tom saying hi to everybody. I think. Yeah, he is. All right, Tom. Tom's also looking for or trying to get a line on condos in his building. I think I wanna. I know I want to buy one. Let's see. Dave, next time you see him, ask for Plaxia. Okay. Google it. Works great on pain. Doesn't send you loopy like. Yeah, because I would say my drug of choice, which actually came from dentists. Dentists, all there were always Percodan or Percocet, and it it worked great. Now they don't give it out. I think it's a triplicate now. I will check that out, Chris, because it was weird. I have a high tolerance to pain, but I also takes a lot of drugs to get the pain to go away. Because I went. I don't know if I told you this story. When I was younger, I had pinched some nerves in my neck, and I was up for 24 hours, and the only way that I could try to get an hour's worth of sleep was I would sit on the sofa with a pillow and my head down, and maybe I would sleep for a half hour. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Okay, here's some medication," and I don't know, he gave me 20, 30 pills or something, and that was at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now it's coming up on 48 hours. At 9 o'clock the next morning, I'm standing outside of his office, waiting for him, to come in, and sure enough, I caught him as he was coming into the building, and I said, "Man, I need help. I haven't slept in 48 hours." He goes, "Dave, what did you take the medication?" I said, "Yeah," and it was Darvocet, and he said, "Well, just double up on it if it's not enough." I said, "No, you don't understand. I took whatever you gave me, 30 of them." And his jaw dropped, and he ended up writing me a prescription for Percodan for a few, like 5 or whatever. Boy, I took a couple of Percodan, and I think I slept 18 hours, and the pain was gone. So I'm lucky in that aspect that I can do that. If it's root canal worthy, maybe just pull it out. No more pain. Yeah, I and I've got a bunch on both sides, both up and down, that are missing now. They're gone. Broke off at the gum line. Um, it's getting to be a pain in the ass to chew food. So I need to get a lot of work done. So I think once I get settled and get going, or whatever the case may be, I will. I will go to the dentist. Like Dad says, you ain't gonna get it any cheaper than here in Thailand. And I'm sure that I'm covered to a certain extent with some kind of a dental plan from the government, from my wife's deal. If your tooth is bugging you, meds aren't going to help. You need. Yeah, I think so too. You're right. And what I'm gonna do probably is after I get done here, I'm gonna do the salt and water deal, and see if I can get the pain to subside without doing the whatever Ambisol. If I have it, I got the Ambisol, and then when my wife gets back from going out, she's going to Big C, I think, and it still hasn't tapered down. I'll have her take me to the dentist. Mitch leaving? Gotta run. All right, Mitch. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. Does my friend, thank you so much, friend. It's bubble gum. Awesome. Yeah, Daz is the supplier. I thought you were gonna change your name, Daz. The supplier. Um, he was kind enough to get. If you guys haven't watched one of Chuck's recent videos, a couple back, um, Mitch and Daz, I think Mitch was with you too, met up, and I guess Paige's favorite are Fritos, Flaming Hot, whatever. They don't have them here, so he brought some of those and some other stuff for a bunch of people. which is awesome. Have a safe trip to town. Okay, cool. Oh man, just the actual warm fluid is aggravating the shit out of it. But I'm thirsty. Trying to. Yeah, this all works for me. It'll numb it up. That cream worked pretty good, but I don't know what the hell I did with it. My wife couldn't find it. It was right there on the edge, so the freaking cat comes across there and throws stuff, so it could be anywhere. But I have this one in case it doesn't. But I think the salt might work. I forgot completely about that. I have 4 wisdom teeth growing in slowly for the past 15 years. Once every year they hurt. The salt water gives me the feeling when hurt yourself when there's pain, but it feels good. Yeah, and I used to do it all the time when I was younger. Anytime that I got any kind of a toothing, of course, back then you had a mom and she would take you to the whatever. When I got older, then my wife would take me. I never, you know, it's hard to get me to. Let's see, we wanna cut your knees off. So why don't you just schedule an appointment? Come on down. I always had a hard time doing that. Or we want to shove a hose where the sun don't shine. Why don't you schedule an appointment? Yeah, that's top of my list. That's what I'm gonna do. So usually somebody, the doctor, the nurse, I tell them now, if I need anything, just schedule it for me. I won't do it. I'll tell you right now, I won't do it. And that was mostly in the States. Here, which I like about Thailand, you just want to go to the doctor, you just get up and go. And you see a doctor within an hour. It's like ridiculous. And we can't get even close to that in the United States. his own jet. Yeah, that's right. You got all the... and I forgot about that. I forgot about getting some of that when I was over. I forgot about everything. I didn't do shit. I laid around, mourned Mom, and came back. The gel and a liquid, neither work for me. Numbs my tongue, and that's about it. Now, if I get it down on the nerve, down on there, it'll work. 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So it's not like, but that little bit of just to like with my knees. Every once in a while, I get pain pills, but I don't ever take them. I was getting 90 freaking Vicodin a month before I came here, and I think I came over with 5 bottles worth. Ended up giving them away to people and stuff like that, and then now 4 years later, they're finally gone, and now I get the other one. I forget the lowest dose ones they give here, but they work. I took one last night too that it helped a little bit too. Or I think it did. If your house is done, stand up. There's your yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again. I remember it working good actually, and because I think that there's maybe some stuff in there that's aggravating the nerve, and that salt, gets it out, and warm water dilute whatever it is. I remember it working in the past. So. Yeah, that's the same with me, Tommy. It's 5-10 minutes. But to go to sleep, and I took last night, and I got a little bit of sleep, but not a hell of a lot. That's for sure. What are we coming on? Oh, we're coming up on almost an hour. I didn't think I'd last that long, to tell you the truth. And we still got 18 people in here. You guys are freaking awesome. This looks like bourbon, doesn't it? Or something. Maybe it's a little dark. I used to drink. My choice of drink was scotch always when I was younger, or when I was drinking. Never gave me hangovers. It was usually Johnny Walker of some kind, black, red, purple, green, and or Chevets, and on the rocks with a twist, and just nice sipping drink. That might take some of the pain away too. Maybe I could talk myself into getting hammered. Nah, my wife would leave me in a heartbeat. Yeah, I know, and I can feel it. I can usually feel when it's getting there. It'll swell out. I can feel the pocket, and because they won't even pull it when it's infected, if I remember right from years ago. They if it's infected, they won't pull it. Yeah, and that's it too. Got some antibiotics 5 days into them. And I'll ask I'll show it to my doctor if I don't get to the dentist first, and maybe he'll give me some antibiotics. I got some injectable ones that I use on the fish. Probably work, but I don't. I can inject something else, but I couldn't even inject the little pen thing in my stomach. I could have, but I didn't. My wife did it for me. I go to the dentist. I know, you're right. You're right. My front tooth had a root canal previously, so when I broke it off, I didn't feel anything. That's that's uh, that's cool. My cousin has one like that too, one of the upper ones. It's a little bit different color. He hasn't had anything done with it in a long time. Yeah, with that out of the way, I like Jameson and A&W sugar-free root beer. Yeah, what do we? What I don't know. I want to. When I was a kid, it was Captain Jack's or Captain Morgan and Coke or Jack and Coke. What else? I was never a big gin. Never got a any kind of an inclination to think that gin tasted good. But vodka, I could drink tequila, margaritas, that kind of crap. Um, but I think the biggest one was the easiest, whatever was easiest. And I think Jack and Coke was probably the easiest. And they want to do the root canal. I don't think I've ever had a root canal. Before my wife passed away, she had a lot of problems with her teeth. And God, I would have spent, besides the insurance, spent a crap load of money on getting all of her teeth finally fixed. She wanted them all fixed, and she got them all. And they did a bunch of root canals, and she didn't look happy when she came home. She didn't look like a happy woman. Uh, but I don't know. Traveler saying hi to Stuck. Captain Morgan, yeah. My brother-in-law was a big one, and then of course when we were drinking beers, it was always schnapps and shots of schnapps and stuff like that. Stuff that just make you hungover, like there was no tomorrow. Uh, Filled with medication. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I've had a bunch of them that broke off, and they were painful, and I got through them because I was dealing with her dying, and I just worked through the pain, and 3 4 days later the nerve would die or something or whatever, and maybe I got lucky. Maybe I'm not going to get lucky on this one. Of course, not getting lucky. I need to get him. Daz is right. I need to go to the dentist. Enough screwing around. Yeah, see, gin and tonic. I never acquired a taste for. And here I am, someone that drinks scotch, and most people don't like scotch. Can't acquire a taste for scotch, but I never could acquire a taste for gin. Wouldn't be any problem if there were gin drinkers at the party. That I wouldn't be hoarding in on any of their liquor. I have a bottle of 20-year-old. Oh, Glenlivets, yeah. That's single malt, right? I think. I I like I liked all the scotches that I taste. Whether some of them were better than others, but the normal was. Trying to think, what was one that not too many people drank that I thought was fairly good. I think it was White Horse, White Horse, and maybe people that drink scotch know that. I thought it was good, and it was way cheaper than what I was drinking, whether it be Johnny Walker or anything. It was fairly cheap. And I think it was White Horse. Somebody will look it up on Google, the almighty Google. Well, it's only half a bottle. Yeah, it was amazing the way that happens. Oh, I lost my light. Forgot to charge it last night. Seagrams. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like here, a beer occasionally, a margarita, but not too much because there's no Mexican restaurants here, and the only time that I really crave a margarita is when I'm eating Mexican food. But I drink them stupid wine coolers or whatever they are, or the Seagram. Is that the one you're talking about? The Twisted Lime. Oh, the Twisted Lime Gin. The Seagram's in the bottle that they make, lime or whatever the hell they are. They weren't bad either, and it's just I'm not doing it to get drunk. It's just a little something, a couple of them. But that's basically wine coolers. Chris Parker has a gin gang. That's the one retired working for you, I think. I'm horrible. I've only watched a couple of his videos. Gone. Go to dentist. Taking meds is just turning up the stereo because your car is making noise. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Ah, enables. I hate to be up to add. It was always easier. I mean, a bottle of Chevets and on the rocks with a twist was maybe just a splash of soda to get the ice to start ruining the liquor, and then I could drink it. It was okay. It was great. Just picked up Glenlivet's aged in rum barrels, top-notch stuff. Yeah, one of the best, I think, or one of the better ones. How you doing, Logan? By the way, I've never liked the taste of beer. I don't even want to speak to me because when I was a kid, I mean, we used to go away for weekends, and I'd bring 9 cases of beer. Go water skiing at the local or the lakes around me. But not too much now. Although, boy, a couple of hot days, and I've sucked down an ice cold Leo, and pretty damn good. Scared me a little bit. I said, I think I'll go straight to soda water or Coke now, because that tasted really good. It was 98 degrees out and 80% humidity. It tasted real good. It went down one guzzle. It was gone. I've never liked that taste. Oh, that I just read that tonight. Yeah, catch me up. Okay, we gotta go later. All right, take it easy, Ron. Yeah, Tim's making it. We were talking about you earlier a little bit. Hope you're well, Tim. People were asking, I haven't seen you. I said, your wife was gone for 3 months. I think he's having some fun, relaxing, doing some traveling. And your grandpa, too. When are they? They already came. They came back when she came, a friend of hers, and they did a little bit of traveling. So Tim will be around. All right. So we've been over an hour. It's really starting to hurt. So I think I'm gonna probably heed everybody's advice, and when my wife gets back, have her take me over to the dentist. But I think I'm gonna end it at an hour and 4 minutes. That's twice as long as I thought I would do. I thought I would last a half hour. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching, and I have to go back and tell everybody that Richard from Richard's Travel did both the intro and the outro for my live streams, and it's an awesome one. I always like to thank him, and I'd like to thank everybody that's here for watching. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe or think about it. It doesn't cost anything. And everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. And I'll do over here with my hand. I will catch you on the next one.